Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. And today I got an extra video for you to talk about things that are coming up, things that are happening at Magic, and a few things happening with me personally to let you know what's up and what's going on. I'll talk about them again later in a couple of weeks, but let's talk about it because we got some good stuff to talk about today. So, before we get started, remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comments down below, feeds that YouTube algorithm, help support the channel. We're looking to get to 1,000 subscribers, and anything you can do to help would really appreciate it. And if, by chance, you've done everything you can to actually help support the channel, I want to say thank you. And if you want to do more or just need some great Magic cards or gaming products, go over, check the link in the description and go to the eBay store. You can find all kinds of sweet things there, cards from my listings, from my box opening series, some of my unopened, unused miniatures, among other things that I pick up from all the cons and places I go. To try to get them for you because sometimes this stuff is hard to pick up unless you can actually go to the place and get it. And with that said, there's also a link to the Patreon where you can get all kinds of cool swags and eBay store discounts in the description below as well as an email. But talking about the eBay page, until the end of July, I am running a special. The eBay store is going to have a sale where if you buy 2 items, you get 5% off your sale. Buy 3, you get 10% off. If you buy 4, you're going to get 15% off all 4 of those items combined. And that's as high as it's going to go. So go over there, get the cards that you want, get them cheap, get them good, get them easy, just like Mama used to say. Anyway, probably a bit too much, probably shared a little too much there. But anyway, feel free to head over to the store links in the description, pick up some of the sweet things you want. Just FYI, most of this sale will not include the new Commander Legend stuff I'm putting on there because some of the stuff I'm putting on there is kind of pricey. And I'm going to let it simmer for a month before I actually start marking it down. Sorry, guys. But the stuff that's already there, you can get sweet sale prices on. Not only Magic cards, Dwarven Forge, dice, special sleeves from all kinds of different things. Play match, you name it. I appreciate any help you can give me. And with that said, let's talk about what everybody's been asking me about since I did the last news review, which is how do you get these sweet promos? That's right. Love Your Local Game Store is happening. It started beginning July 1st. So we're 4 days deep, be 5 by the time you see this video. Several ways to get the cards for the picture that I showed you guys. One, if you go into your local game store and you spend $50 like you see here, you can get a promo Soul Ring. It is in the old school art, foiled with the star, just like the good old days. It's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. And for 50 bucks, not too bad of a deal. It's only one per purchase, and while supplies last. Some places, I know some local game stores I shop with will let you get one a day if you go in every day and buy or spend $50. That's up to them though. Um, but that's how it's supposed to work. If you spend 50 bucks, you get at least one. So there you have it. So what about the other promos, you may ask? Well, starting with Double Masters 2022, you can see here my amazing cut job. Anyway, the release date events, July 1st through the 7th, that's this week. We'll have WPM Premium Store events previews. Now, July 8th through the 10th is the Double Master launch party. If you participate in these events, you can get not just one, but 2 promo cards. There's a Bring to Light, you can see here, and a Weathered Wayfinder. Me personally, I'm going to hit up this Double Master event next weekend because, yeah, I'm going to draft the piss out of this. And these are going to be the promos you can get by doing those events this week and through the weekend for Double Masters. And then the real sexy ones. We were talking about the Flame Slash, Archmage's Charm, and Dark Confidant. Oh, they're sexy. So July 9th through 17th, participating local game stores will be hosting a one-day store championship event. Show your skills in draft, sealed, standard, modern, and pioneer formats with opportunities to claim bragging rights to up to 3 special promo cards. So you get the Flame Slash here for entering. You get the Archmage's Charm for reaching top 8. And the winner, first place, gets the beautiful Dark Confidant. And I like this a lot because this is very much like the old game reward or player reward stuff we had back in the day. And I really do miss those. So these are pretty sweet, not going to lie. They're pretty good cards. So that's what should be going on and how you should be able to get these. If your local LGS isn't doing it, I've had some people tell me that. They like to keep the cards, sell them online, or whatever it is they do with them. Sorry about that, but I would go find a store that will. I mean, even if that means driving an hour. I mean, you're going to play Magic anyway, right? You might as well go to the game store that's going to do things right and try to take care of their patrons instead of the ones who are going to rob you and then try to sell it for more money. Don't get me wrong, game stores need to make money. But the reason for these cards are to get us in there to play so we can spend money on drafts, sealed, and what have you. So if the game store is smart, they'll run a draft or they'll run sealed. That way you have to buy product and then give these away as the prizes because that's how they really make their money. Not so much on standard, modern, and pioneer because those are just normal formats that you bring your own stuff to. Not that they can't do that, but if you hear me out there, LGSs, draft and sealed. People like it. And if they don't like it, eh. Also, you can always run standard, modern, and pioneer. Those are the normal things. But I really do believe running these cards here through a draft or sealed format will be the best way to get people into your store. And if you guys want these sweet cards, that's going to be the way to get them. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm really digging this Dark Confidant. Seems kind of sexy, not going to lie. I like it a lot. So, with that said, that's how you get all these sweet promo cards that we talked about in earlier videos. And again, like I said, I know people, my local game store don't hand them out, yada, yada, yada. Not a lot I can do about that other than, either A, don't go to the game store, or B, reduce how much you sell to them until they start giving the cards out the correct way. I don't know, maybe tell Wizards. I don't know what to tell you guys. Luckily for me, I've always been around at least one game store in my area who will do the right thing. Um, and sometimes those game stores are not the biggest, but if you support them, they will become the biggest for doing the right things, or at least big enough just to take care of them bigger guys who are maybe giving you the shellacking and not giving you what you want. So, something to think about there. So, you know. And then next we have, that's right, GenCon. GenCon's coming up. August 3rd is when it starts. I cannot wait. It's going to be August 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Or, I'm sorry, 4, 5, 6, and 7. My bad. I always show up a day early, so for me it starts on the 3rd. Because there actually is events on the 3rd, just not a whole lot of them. Anyway, point being, Gen Con comes up first week of August. I will be gone for Gen Con. What that does mean for you guys is, one, if you shop on the eBay store, the store will be closed during that time. You can make purchases, but I will not ship until I come back from Gen Con, so you will have to wait for that. Sorry. But I got to take some time off because this is Gen Con. If you haven't been, you should go. And if you haven't been, you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Gen Con. It's Google it, for God's sakes. We live in the 21st century. Anyway, while we're in Gen Con, I won't be able to do the normal box opening videos and what have you. I will try to actually take my camera with me and film some stuff while I'm there and post while at Gen Con to try to keep you guys up to date. Now, with that said, remind you, these posts will probably come late at night after I've went through the whole day of doing stuff, or maybe even the next day or the next couple days, or maybe even after Gen Con. I'll try to post something every day and then kind of post a wrap up at the end of Gen Con to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on. And if you're going to Gen Con, hey, send me an email, hit me up in the comment section. Maybe we can meet up, play a couple board games, card games, or hell, even throw down some Magic. Why not? So, with that said, I'd like to show you this sweet little gizmo. That's right, guys. I have a counter on my computer that shows that in 29, as the filming of this video, in 29 days, 22 hours, 7 minutes, and 20 seconds when I snipped it, is how long we have until Gen Con. And if you can't tell, that is me sitting here playing games with a bunch of empty bottles. And no, before you say anything, that is not pee in them, that is Coke. I actually go to the bathroom and pause the game. Sometimes. Anyway, that's not important. What is important is Gen Con. Cannot wait. This is going to be the second year after pandemic that we're going to have this, and it's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see you all there. It's going to be a great time. I really hope you're there. And as always, guys, if you need to email me, comments down below. I'll answer what I can. But at the end of the day, until next time, be kind. And I hope to see you across from the game table. Unless it's Gen Con, then I kind of hope to see you just at the game table somewhere, anywhere, playing Magic, board games, hanging out, having pizza, eating, not sleeping, you know. Later.